From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Kiki Bones will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he has a top 5 slugging, that's stellar average.
Wheeler's ready. 2-1 on its way. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier. Well, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Stepping in now, Rusty Red. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
The 1-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Rico Black will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and you guys know he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his guys are hoping that he can keep it up all the way into the fall.
Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now both runners are breaking. Shot towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And he is out at second base. On to Duda, a double play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. In the last 10 games, he's hit 8 home runs. That's a remarkable display of power. Time for these opposing pitchers to try a new approach.
J.J. Watts will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's having just a great season, but it's so hard to lead all 3 categories. He's not even in the top 5.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Big Daddy Kelly gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, for whatever reason, he has been a ton better on the road. He's on the road here in this one, so expect a good ball game.
ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Michael Conforto will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, this team doesn't hit all that many doubles, so they're going to have to string some hits together. But a few more extra base hits could really jumpstart a rally for you, and I think that could help this ball club.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 14 on the season, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come
in. Lucas Duda settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Neil Walker will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, there's another one that's right there. I think both of those are mistakes, but he's not making them pay.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Red sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2. Chubby Ali will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, he's been hitting over 400 in his last 10 games, but wow, that was a stinker yesterday.
Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. This is pulled into right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Michael Conforto is known for his offense. Got very good power, quick bat, but defensively, he's very reliable. You know, what he lacks in arm strength and speed, he makes up for in baseball IQ.
Antonio Moose will stride in now, and as you can see, he's currently 6th in the American League in home runs.
Boy, this guy's having a big year putting up the power numbers. Certainly going to help him out when it comes to negotiating that new contract at the end of the year.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
And from the moment this guy showed up in spring training, you just had the sense that he was ticketed to be a real impact player at the big league level. And he provides another long ball here.
Standing in now, Franz Borowitz. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Coco Brown will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
So striding in, number 36, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the runner's breaking for third. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the White Sox 1. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Bones going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Into the box, Ruben Tejada. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing.
Just checking.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all.
Trying to wear him out, I guess.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Brown is there, 2 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
In now, Zach Wheeler. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Kiki Bones will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Into the box now, Rusty Red. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Ground ball right side. Walker has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with our season just about 1/3 of the way through, here's a look at the upcoming schedule into the first week of June. Rico Black digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Ball 3. 3-2 now. J.J. Watts is on deck. High and deep to right center field. Cespedes going back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Stepping in now, J.J. Watts. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5, and we are tied 2-2. Juan Lagares digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Hit out towards second. Borowitz comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, he hit a 2-strike changeup, so let's see if they attack him a little bit differently if they get him to 2 strikes again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Chubby Ali is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Walker's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 6, Antonio Moose.
Antonio Moose stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Slider is lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Settling in now, Franz Borowitz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year. And it's given the White Sox a 3-2 lead.
Well, even though they were able to face this guy in the absolute best position possible, 2 outs, bases empty, that doesn't mean he's still not going to make you pay. He just unloads here for a long home run, but it was just a solo shot.
Into the box, Coco Brown squared that one up just a little late. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Now in the box, Big Daddy Kelly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And the way this Mets club can swing the bat, the last thing you want to do is surrender a leadoff walk.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Red looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not a bad pitch that time. You'll get another look at it here. He just goes down and hooks it right down the line. As a pitcher, not much you can do about that one.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. And he is in there.
He's got to be mad at himself out there on the mound. He had him down 0-2, and then he makes a mistake by grooving one, and this gets turned around into a run-scoring double.
Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Borowitz scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, they've figured out the whole get them on and get them over parts. Now with one away, they've got 2 shots at the get them in part. Nice job here to steer that one to the right side.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
One out and a runner on third.
Fans, the New York Mets would like to congratulate our fan of the game, MK Knights of FDNY, sitting in section 163. Good to have you here. Fans, a reminder that our homestand continues here tomorrow night with another matchup against these White Sox. Good seats are still available at any stadium ticket window, or visit us online at Mets.com. And we'll see you back here at Citi Field.
Standing in now, Eric Campbell. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Oh, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Wheeler, sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what, I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
Juan Lagares steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. The Mets lead this one 5-3. Leading off the inning, Kiki Bones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Wheeler into his motion, on his way with the 3-2. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Fly ball out to right field. Conforto is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Up high, 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Looking to avoid his first walk. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Lagares. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, And the thing that's tough to figure here, you've got 4 home runs now as a team. You're still losing. I mean, that seems almost impossible, but that's the situation we have.
In now, Rico Black. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Hit in the air out to right. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
J.J. Watts will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Darno gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Michael Conforto comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
He's going to start pointing fingers out there. But when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. Look, that'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Lucas Duda comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do. You don't want to see this thing get out of hand. So now both teams know, hey, from this point on, if it happens again, you're out of here.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Surprised that the bullpen has.
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I think I'd at least get a couple guys up there scurrying around down there, thinking about ordering a pizza or something.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Brown on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Red going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one. They lead it 5-4. Chubby Ali will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the sixth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Legara's on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Antonio Moose will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Into the box, Franz Borowitz. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back. So a solo shot down the line in left. His
home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Henry Mejia will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Mets, number 58, Henry Mejia.
Standing in now, Coco Brown. Hit hard up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Big Daddy Kelly comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Mejia's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
And he waited for his opportunity there, but it's not going to pan out this time as a good throw nails him at second.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case is, it's pretty cool to pick up a big league knock. I know how tough it is.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ripped on the ground to first. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Making a bid here to get on base as the potential tying run, but this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada. Smoke toward third. Watts over to his left. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
So much for being in trouble out there. He gets the first 2 outs on only 4 pitches, so he may just stick around another inning after all.
Eric Campbell will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Addison Reed is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Rusty Red will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Walker, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop, Rico Black.
Rico Black will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Into the box now, J.J. Watts. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Chubby Ali will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Pee-wee Austin will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Runners going. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Pee-wee Austin will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 5, Pee-wee Austin.
Danny Muno will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. C.J. Pack will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 7, C.J. Pack.
Danny Muno will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Juan Lagares gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Red has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Antonio Moose will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And that's over. 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Into the box, Franz Borowitz. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. to not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to Duda, a double play.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder.
Boy, this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
In now, Coco Brown lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
And there you get a look at what's left on the White Sox bench should they choose to make a move in the near future. C.J. Pack will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch to the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
First baseman.
That's a huge leadoff single as he's the tying run down there at first. But look how excited he is. Man, he's fired up.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Lucas Duda. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Well, any shot at getting 2 went out the window when he booted this thing. So he'll be forced to take the out at first base. And as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
Neil Walker has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Trying to hold the lead. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Travis d'Arnaud digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Red waits on it. And that ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Goodell will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kiki Bones is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bones is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Standing in now, Rusty Red. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead.
That bullpen's still going to have to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, but they're going to have a little more breathing room thanks to this swing. This is a mistaken location, and he gets all of it, and that gives them that ever-important insurance run here in the top of the 9th.
Into the box now, Rico Black. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but he finally comes through here to wipe out that offer in his 5th try.
J.J. Watts steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Oh, this is hit to 3rd. Will it be 2? Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Striding in to start the 9th, Ruben Tejada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Dilson Herrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems that.